Concentration concept. Sodium hypochlorite has been used in various concentrations ranging from 0.5 to 5.025%. More recently, up to 10% also. The American Dental Association accepted concentration for clinical use of sodium hypochlorite as an irrigant is 5.25%. The antibacterial effectiveness and tissue dissolving capacity of sodium hypochlorite is a function of its concentration, but so is its toxicity. The lower and higher concentration are equally efficient in reducing the number of bacteria in infected root canal, but the tissue dissolving effect is directly related to the concentration. So we have two concepts directly related to the tissue dissolving effect by sodium hypochlorite, which is time and concentration. Low surface tension concept. There is a new manufactured sodium hypochlorite with low surface tension. And when the surface tension lowered, the solubility will increase, which means entrance of sodium hypochlorite in complex parts of the canal. pH concept. As we said before, between 4 and 7 pH of sodium hypochlorite, the HOCl molecule exists, and HOCl molecule, which is hypochlorous acid, is responsible for killing bacteria. But above pH 7, the molecule is OCl, and OCl doesn't kill bacteria. So the alkalinity of sodium hypochlorite is important inside the canal, more than acidity. The lower in pH, the more effective sodium hypochlorite against bacteria. Sodium hypochlorite plus water gives NeOH plus HOCl molecule. HOCl molecule dissolute into hydrogen and OCl, which is reverse equation. And as we said before, HOCl molecule is a stronger chlorinating and oxidizing action on tissue and microorganisms. Baker gave the relationship between HOCl molecule, OCl, and pH. At pH 10, basically all chlorine is in the OCl form, which is not effective against microorganisms. But the reverse occurs at a pH of 4.5 when all chlorine is in the form of HOCl. Temperature concept. Raising the temperature kills bacteria more quickly. However, raising the temperature of sodium hypochlorite to 37 doesn't help dissolve tissues more effectively. However, raising temperature till 60 is also advocated. For that, the temperature must be raised only at the final irrigation, not during normal irrigation between instrumentation. Is it necessary to heat sodium hypochlorite, and to which temperature? And outer or intracanal heating. Here I can say welcome to our successful world of intracanal heating of sodium hypochlorite. The grade 4, Prof. Alfredo Yondolo, Prof. Dina Abdelatif, Prof. Alberto Dania, Prof. Luca Evaldi, and others made many researches about intracanal heating of sodium hypochlorite, especially that one. Here is a representative symbol of SEM, scanning electron microscope's image of the root canal dentine surface at coronal third of the root. First one on the left, final irrigation with saline. In the middle, after final irrigation with sodium hypochlorite at 50 degree. In the left, final irrigation with intracanal heated sodium hypochlorite at 180 degree. I think you can see clearly the difference in cleaning between the three slides and the coronal part of the tooth. The second one is representative symbols of SEM image of root canal dentine surface at middle third of the root. Left one, final irrigation with saline. In the middle, after final irrigation with sodium hypochlorite at 50 degree. In the right, final irrigation with intracanal heated sodium hypochlorite at 180 degree. And also, you can see clearly the difference in cleaning between the three slides. At the apical third, again, final irrigation with saline, final irrigation with sodium hypochlorite at 50 degree, final irrigation with intracanal heated sodium hypochlorite at 180 degree. It's not clear well at apical third of the root, so activation is so important at this case. Intracanal heating of sodium hypochlorite at 180 degree is changing physical properties and chemical properties of sodium hypochlorite. It's changing physical properties of sodium hypochlorite and decreasing the surface tension of sodium hypochlorite, which will lead to decreasing viscosity of sodium hypochlorite. Both will lead to increasing solubility of sodium hypochlorite, which is a changing in chemical properties. Activation concept. Impact of mechanical agitation of sodium hypochlorite solutions on tissue dissolution is very important. Refreshing the sodium hypochlorite solution by agitation, preferably continuous, result in increase the sodium hypochlorite effect. Use of ultrasonic agitation increase the effectiveness of 5% sodium hypochlorite in the apical third of the canal wall. So we saw the problem of unwell cleaned apical port in the previous slide by activation. There are several methods to achieve activation, like ultrasonic activation consists in the activation of irrigant by ultrasonic tips. This technique allows, through a phenomenon called acoustic streaming, an intense stirring of irrigant as a better antibacterial activity and greater dissolution of tissue. But it has limits of passivity and irrigation extrusion beyond the apex. Subsonic activation. Activation of the irrigant by subsonic tips is lower than sonic activation, but with this technique, lower results than the sonic and ultrasonic activation are obtained. Laser. Negative pressure. This technique allows a better cleaning in the apical third compared to positive pressure systems. An additional advantage is the almost no apical extrusion of the irrigant. The only limitation of this technique is the requirement of preparation of the apical diameter at least equal to 0.35 ISO. Not always achievable, especially in narrow and curved long canals.